guys, one more quick scan. Everything's out of here. The windows are locked and closed. The keys are on the counter here. Everything's off. Everything was cleaned. Again, the sink. So this is the kitchen area, all clean. Keys are on the counter. Everything's out of here. Everything looks the way it is when I moved in. The bathroom, did another quick wipe down. So we're all set here in the bathroom, this room, and the other room. And it's too bad you have to be this and have this much anxiety, but this is what when men get together, and certainly there's been women involved, but predominantly, you know, this is what men in our community are doing to women. And certainly a couple things here, my food items from the refrigerator. And we can talk more about this, that this is the way men treat women, and then they wonder why young women aren't getting married, young women are speaking out, women like me. You know, this is the absolute hell you're put through after having numerous properties, doing the right things, trying to be a good wife, and this is what they all get together and do, and this has been repeatedly. And there's no shortage of these types of men willing to do this heinous stuff to women alone in an apartment, and it's absolutely repugnant. Certainly if you have children, certainly if you have pets like I did. Usually a domestic abuser will also abuse your animals, which was the case with me. So wish me luck. Hopefully this place will be good. I need some sleep. I'm sleep deprived. I was sleep deprived throughout my marriage. And this continues here. It's a game while they all sit up there on the lake with the cops, boozing it up, having a good old time, and continuing to stalk me, harass me, prevent me from housing, because this is the way you do this so you can make someone look incompetent, force them into trafficking, force them into prostitution, because this is what I was told repeatedly, and it's pretty repugnant considering what's going on. Certainly in this kind of economy, certainly when I was growing up, I did everything I could to be a good kid. I got married. I repeatedly explained to my husband my situation. He had an inappropriate relationship with numerous family members, so he knew my situation. He knew how I felt about housing. I made a lot of sacrifices, and I don't recommend it. A lot of sacrifices so I would have a safe place to live and I wouldn't have to be put through this hell, because people of modest means are often put through this kind of hell because they know they can get away with it. And certainly even after you acquire assets and properties and investments and a career and a business and money and all this stuff, and the good old boys can still drag you into court, call you a whore, and everybody stands up to continue the abuse. And certainly with law enforcement, certainly with social services, certainly with the hospital. And I'm not going to speak for every community, but women face this all the time. And then they'll tell us after you're dead, oh, well, we should have done better. We're going to take steps. It's not going to happen again. Yada, yada, yada. This should have been investigated at the YWCA. It would have been easy to see what kind of heating device this was. I was told the Schenectady police were going to laugh in my face, but certainly with my neighbors up there that work for the police and do all their heinous things up there, they have no problem with, and certainly social services. So it's been the last 4 places, the same dynamics, the same kind of abuse, the same kind of harassment. So I will continue to document it as best I can, as long as I can, because my health is really suffering at this point, and I don't feel well at all. So be safe out there with this housing crisis, because there's numerous scammers out there preying on women, trying to get them into prostitution or more heinous things, trafficking, scam your money, throw you out on the street, and then tell you you're incompetent and mentally ill because you're homeless, which we know is untrue. A lot of women in domestic violence situations end up in homeless situations, and these men do it deliberately. They think it's a big joke to be homeless, to be a woman, to not have any place to go, and what's going to happen to a woman when she doesn't have any assets. Of course, which is what they all love, more prostitution. And certainly now, if it was such a great profession, we wouldn't have to force anybody. But this is how repugnant they've all become, because we know the statistics with prostitution. It's younger, more and more violent, more and more repugnant. So be safe out there, guys, and take care.